What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of King Customs, and on today's episode we are going to talk about how you can get contracts for your mobile mechanic business or auto business coming up. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ryan here. For those of you who don't know me, it's Ryan, and for those of you who have been following me for some time, thank you so much for returning back to the channel. It really means a lot to me, and thank you all for your support. So if you are not a subscriber, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also do me a favor, hit the little like button by next to it so it can boost me up in the YouTube algorithm. Now, on today's episode, we are talking about how you can obtain contracts to push your business out there in the world. So, I'm going to give you a life experience for me. I ended up getting a contract with a maid service when I had my business here in Jersey. And this maid service, what I did was I cold call, is that how they say cold calling? I think that's how they say it. So I ended up searching up the maid service. I drove around my town, saw places with fleet vehicles, and this was a full maid service with Toyota Corollas. They had like 10 or 12 of them, and I called them up and I said, hey, my name is Ryan. I own a auto business. Was wondering if you guys are looking for a mechanic to do work in your on your vehicles. I'll cut you guys a really good contract, a really good deal, and we can get something going. They said yes, they are interested. Okay, cool. What I did was I set up a meeting to meet with them. Another thing I also did was I printed out 5 free oil change coupons, and I put my business name, whatever, on it, and I went and I met with them. Talked to them, it went really well. And then I gave them the 5 free oil change coupons, and I put an expiration date on it as well. That way it's not there forever where it's lifetime. I just gave that to them. But what I did after it expired, they actually came up to me for the free oil change, and I was just like, it's expired, but you know what? I will do it for you anyway. Let's get it done. So I did it for them, looked over the car, found some work, told them what it needed. They agreed. Boom, fixed it, and then gave them the paperwork. They gave me back the cash, not cash, but they gave me checks. And then I just photocopied the check, deposited the real check in the bank account, photocopied the check, put it back on the work order, in the back of the work order, stapled it together, and put it away in my file. Really and truly, we didn't write up any contracts. It was like a verbal thing, saying like, hey, I will service all your vehicles at a 20% deal, undercut deal than I do for regular clients, because they were giving me a fleet of vehicles, so that means more work, so I'm cutting them a break. So what I did was I did their oil changes, brakes, whatever they needed to get that car on the road. That's what I did. Now, sometimes you're going to come across people who are a little bit cheaper, companies who want to be super cheap and not really pay you for what it's worth. Sometimes it's not worth the hassle to take those jobs. Sometimes you got to turn them down and just walk away, because it's not everything is worth it. Just because someone's paying money doesn't mean the headache is worth it. You guys will find that out later on in life. Let's see what else is there. When it comes to doing businesses with other businesses, you got to remember these are business people, so they have the business mindset. You got to get into that same mindset. Do not let people jerk you around. Do not let people try to take advantage of you, because they will. They will try to get everything out of you and squeeze everything that they can out of you, which, in all fairness, it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's a game. That's how it is. They're going to try to squeeze you for everything that they can. You got to take control. It's your business. Don't let the customer control your business. That's not how it works. You're in control. You say what you want. You say what you don't want. The customer just comes, tells you, hey, I need this to be done, or hey, can you do this for me? And you say yes or no. Me, personally, I've turned away tons and tons of people already from my business when I was doing it, because I didn't like the attitude. I didn't like the way they were coming towards with things, and I instantly knew they were going to be problems in the business. So what you have to do is, have a strong head on your shoulders. Learn how to say no. That is the best thing you can do. If you can learn how to say no, you will be great in life. Everything will go smoothly. And like I said, don't accept everything just because people are paying you. Sometimes it's not worth the hassle. But back to the businesses of getting contracts with businesses. You don't have to sign up a contract. You can actually, if you want to make yourself safe, you can sign up maybe a year contract, hey, or a month-to-month contract, hey, like I will, you know, work on all your cars for X amount of, this is the fee, X amount, you pay me that monthly, and you know, I'll fix everything on your car, whatever it needs. Maintenance-wise, certain things will cost extra, but like brakes, oils, this and that, that's what you'll pay. Companies really don't like doing that, to be honest. They like to have the range of being free. So if you're like a small shop, I wouldn't really get into the whole contracty thing. I would just do a word of mouth, and just as the car comes in, you charge per car. If it's a big fleet and you feel like you have the manpower to do it, because when you sign a contract with a company, they're gonna expect you only on their vehicles all the time. So if you know that you want a contract to be made and signed, make sure you have the manpower to do it, because the day you cannot keep up to it, they will want to break contract. They'll want to be out of it. Your business is about to go down because they will leave negative reviews on it. Trust me, I've seen it before. Hasn't happened to me, but I have seen it before, and it's no fun. So I did get the maid service, had them for a while, and also after that, I did get a diesel truck service. Now this one was different. When I got the diesel contract, I had no diesel experience, but I had guys who knew diesel experience. That one, they wanted to pay me, I think, $10,000 a month, which was awesome. But then the other guys, I think, started to get a little bit, it just started to get kind of weird. And I ended up canceling the whole thing before it could even get there. And the owner of the business started to give some issues. Like, he kept asking certain questions, too many questions, and then trying to get us to work for him, under him, like pay us on a payroll. And I didn't want that. I told him, we're not going to be on your payroll. This is my business. We're going to do you a service. You're going to just cut me a check to my business. That's it. You're not going to cut me a check personally, because I'm not working for you for 40 hours. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going to come in here. You wanted me to fix your vehicles for 4 months. We're going to sign a contract for the 4 months. 10 grand. That's what I want. I want 10 grand a month. It would have been 40 grand in 4 months. That's what I want to fix your vehicles. And yes, guys, diesel pays. So if you are going into something, actually try to get into diesel. Anything diesel, you will make it really well. Diesel actually pays good money. So I hope this helped whoever needed this. I think it's Luen, I think that's how you say your name on YouTube, man. So thank you for the question on asking how to do contracts. I hope this video helped you and helped someone else out there. And if it did, make sure you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also, share this video with your friends and family if you think it'll help someone down the road. And if you're not a subscriber, also make sure you hit that subscribe button. So it was a pleasure talking to you all again. I'll see y'all for the next one. Peace.